That looks like it's working. Hello, hello, everybody. Bear with me for a moment while I get the second space running. There we are. There we are. A few minutes late, but we're here. So hopefully everybody else is late tonight too. Hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and I'm coming at you from your Creative Junction, live in the workshop for Make Something Monday. And I thought, seems as it was so close to the 1st of November, and we just released the November calendar and opened up registration. I thought we'd go through some of those things with you, and I would also do a craft from the Crafter's Choice selection for this month. Hey, Lori, how are you? Hope you're having a good Monday. I am running late tonight for sure. I need to turn that off because it's going to beep and beep and beep. Oh gosh. There we go. Let's turn that off. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I did, but we'll fix that later. Hopefully that's all silent now. Oh, one more. There we go. We're turned off. I don't need to worry about what's happening on there for right now. I am good. Thank you. I'm late. I ran to Toronto today to pick up some supplies, and I had to drop Addison off at her program for tonight, and there were some questions that needed to be answered, so that's why I'm late, but that's okay. I promised y'all the engagement post for the month of October, and I didn't even get to last week's up. So it was supposed to go up today. So I think what I'll do is I will do that later tonight, and I'll record a video, and we'll do the winner on a live video, or not a live video, a recorded video. Hey, Ashley. Thanks so much for being here. Hope your Mondays are going well. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do for the most engaged creative members of our community here. Facebook tells me who the top 3 are every week, and I did not get that posted today. I thought about it several times, and it completely slipped my mind. After about 4 o'clock, I was running all over the place. So I will get that done later after tonight's live, and then I'll just do a pre-recorded spinny wheel to select who wins the prize for the month of October, which should be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to try and do all 3 of these. This is part of the Crafter's Choice. So if you didn't notice, last month, we probably closer to the end, or sorry, the beginning of October, we changed the name of what used to be Drop-In DIY to Crafter's Choice, because drop-in really doesn't work. It's not a good use of the space and time and all of those things. As much as I would love to have a drop-in option, I don't think our community is ready for it just yet. Not to say that it won't come back, but we need to know whether or not people are going to attend Crafter's Choice. And the whole idea around Crafter's Choice is that you can get together with a group of friends or family. You can bring the kids, you can bring a couple of kids, you can bring the neighborhood kids, and everyone can do something different. And every month there will be 2 or 3 crafts that are just for Crafter's Choice, as well as all of the regular things that are up on the wall. So acrylic paint pour, dot art, ceramics, candles, painted signs. In November, the ornament bar will be here after the 11th. So all of those things are available for Crafter's Choice, as well as the 2 projects that are just for that month. So these are projects that are budget friendly. They are beginner friendly. They don't require a whole ton of supplies or skill, and they are seasonal. So they would be in keeping with whatever season was happening when you came. And they are only available during Crafter's Choice and only available for that month. So, hey, Annette, nice to see you. Happy Monday, friend. So the idea around Crafter's Choice is that you would get together with a group of friends and say, hey, I noticed on the calendar, Crafter's Choice is happening on Tuesday. That works for me. Does it work for you? And everybody books their spot at the table. That way we know you're coming, and we can have staff here who are trained in the crafts that are being offered. You will select your craft in advance. You don't have to select down to like the design. So you could choose, I'm going to do a door round, or I'm going to do an ornament, or I'm going to do an acrylic paint pour. You have to make a broad selection so that we can have the right team members working to be able to deliver that craft for you. We've run into a little hiccups along the way. I'm sure some of you may have noticed, and we're just trying to get it all straight so that it is a positive experience for you here in the workshop, and so that the staff are fully aware of what it is that they're going to be expected to do, because not everybody likes to craft on the fly like I do, and I'm not here every time there's a Crafter's Choice. So that's part of the reason why we went around and did it this way. So hopefully that explains. If you didn't catch that full explanation, I encourage you to go back, rewind after this gets posted, and just take a look. We are so excited to have you in the studio and creating, and we want to make that space available to you. We just have to change up the parameters as to how we're doing that so that it works for everybody. So having said all of that, I would love to know in the comments, what was the best thing about your Monday? We can get so caught up in all of the negative things that happen. So tell me, what was the best thing that happened to your Monday? During your Monday. Can you hear that nutjob behind me? She's playing by herself nicely. Playing by herself. You just see her tail. I'll try and get out of the way. There you go. The crazy dog is here. She is. She hasn't been let out of the house to come here for about a week. Last week was Small Business Week, and we had all sorts of exciting things going on. So she wasn't here in the studio with me very often. Pumpkin spice coffee creamer for 50% off. I'm here for that. Awesome. Dinner with your mom and Julie. Oh, I miss Julie. I hope you can say hi to her for me. Awesome dinner you made, because Monday was so Monday. Monday was Monday, was it? Hello, Mom from Ingersoll. Hope you guys are doing well. Last week you weren't so hot, so I hope you're feeling better. So what it is that we're doing today, I might go off the cuff here. We'll see. This is my plan. This trio of trees, these are just styrofoam molds picked up from Michael's, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. These are incredibly expensive for what they are. These are crazy expensive. I have not looked to see if they're available at a dollar store. So if you have seen them at a dollar store or some variation of this at a dollar store, let me know in the comments so that I can go looking. I am going to grab some cardstock, and we're going to see if we can recreate our own. Oh, yay. I love that, Lisa. Someone's smiling at you and then chatting and making you laugh. That's awesome. I love that. It can just take one simple interaction or encounter that can turn your day around and put a smile on your face. So I'm glad that happened for you today. Amazing. All right. So I'm going to work with several materials. If I could, I probably can show you. As is what happens when it's time to craft. I just pulled out all of the supplies, and we're going to see what we can do. Realizing that I don't have any Christmas greens. I thought I had a whole box of them, and I cannot find them. So we're going to improvise. There won't be any greens tonight, except for maybe one or two of these leaves that come off of this bunch. They kind of read, I can make those read Christmas, I think. So, and I was really hoping for some red, and I don't see any red. So I don't know. Oh, no, there's no red. I was hoping for a solid red something or other. And I don't see any. So I might use, oh, wait, what's that? Oh, I might lie. There might be some red. We might do some red. You love that Bailey's entertaining herself? Yes, as is on cue. Here she is. Hello. Are you saying hello? Are you saying hello? You're too funny. No thanks. No thanks. You've lost all your manners. I got a craft. Where you go? I am concerned that this is going to show through. So not loving this red. So we'll come up with a plan B. All good. So I'm going to drop you so you can see what it is that I'm doing. And while I'm doing that, you'll be able to see Bailey walking around. I would love to hear from you if you've had a chance to look at the November calendar. What is it that you're most excited about? There's lots of things going on in November. There's a full calendar. There is a retreat. We are doing our sidewalk sale. We've got 2 craft shows this month. Oh my goodness. What else? Craft Palooza is this month. That's a brand new thing for us. So I would love to hear what you're thinking was going to be your favorite thing this month. I also intended to bring my silicone fingers tonight, and I forgot them. They are still in the craft basement. Can you believe that? So we will improvise with some popsicle sticks, and we will do our darndest to not get burnt this morning. Excited about Craft Palooza. I am too, to be honest with you. Craft Palooza is this is our first year doing it. And I have been saying all year that I wanted to do this. Sorry, I forgot I needed glue. And I've been teasing you. Some of you, I've been talking with you about it. So the whole idea around Craft Palooza is that you are coming to make holiday gifts. So you're here all day, you bring a packed lunch, and you are here for the entire day with me. And we are going to make as many homemade Christmas gifts as we possibly can. And there is an itinerary, and everybody will be working on sort of the same projects at the same time, just so I can manage the chaos. But you'll be making them your own. So as always. So I'm super excited for that. The event is not up yet. It will be hopefully tonight. By the end of the night, there will be an event as well as a description on the website. It's not there yet because we were finalizing graphics and things today, so it got left out. But everything else is up and ready to go. There's so many good ones. I am so excited. Plus, there are lots of Crafter's Choice opportunities this month. I'm away at several craft shows and at retreat. So there's a bunch of guest instructors. We have a brand new guest instructor this month. Nellie from Trippy Drippy Art is coming. So that's fun. Oh, Avery's watching. She's most excited for bullet journaling. She's pretty sad that November's bullet journaling had to get canceled. I don't know where all of our regular bullet journalers got off to, but they must have had better plans. Okay, so my tips for this is incredibly fine. This is just twine, but it is the only red I have, and it's got a little bit of gold in it, and I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to make it work. That's what I'm going to do. So I used a bead of glue around the bottom to get that bottom one stuck. And I am just going to be incredibly careful as I wind this around. And I'm going to make, you can double it up. This one is in particular is pretty fine. So I don't want to see any of this green, but I do not need to put a whole ton of glue. So I just don't. Yeah, it'll stay on itself. Every once in a while, if you want to put down some glue, you can. So I am going to do my best to cover up all of this foam. Oh, Lisa's excited for craft retreat. Me too. Me too. I'm finalizing all of those sleeping arrangements and all of that fun stuff. I'm planning our menu. So getting that all done. Embroidered sweatshirts. I am so excited for that one. I have been secretly practicing my embroidery skills. My mom's watching tonight, so I don't know whether she's still listening or not, but at one point she she had to rescue me. I don't know if that was last year or the year before when I was working on a project. It was still in the basement, so it had to have been the year before. And my mom had to give me some private one-on-one lessons via Zoom because my embroidery skills were so lacking. But I've been practicing. I have. So I'm excited to do this one. This is, it's actually a reverse applique. So we will choose a word or a symbol, like a tree shape or something. And then your fabric will go on the inside of your shirt. And you will then embroider on top. And then you will clip out your sweatshirt. And so it'll get all frayed and fun. So I've decided I'm not going to worry about stacking this ever so neatly. I am just going to keep wrapping and stacking lots and lots of red until it is entirely covered. Every now and then I'm putting down some glue, although keep in mind, if you have a glue gun like mine, it's melting this plastic. Making French knots. That's right. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I will say my French knots are still not so great, but hey, we don't need them for what we're doing for this class. But I am challenging myself to learn even more techniques so that I can teach you some more in January. I thought some embroidery would be super fun. So I'm just going to keep wrapping. Yeah, the string does have sparkle on it. It's not going to, it's red and gold. So it is. Oh, Lisa's excited for holiday embroidery as well. That's fun. That's a great one. And it's actually really reasonable because you bring your own shirt. So you choose a sweatshirt that you love, that fits you, or maybe you're making it as a gift. I'm not sure, but you do you. And gosh, I could get this going here. And then once you get here, you're going to choose from our fabric selection, which will, of course, be holiday and winter themed. And you'll choose from the choice of words and the and or symbols. Like, symbols is not the right word today. Not symbols, like a clip art. So like if you wanted to do a tree or a Santa face or a Rudolph face or what have you, a star, something holiday. and having to go back. I'm backtracking. That is the lovely part about this, is that there is not a whole ton of skill required. Can you see me trying to play Tetris with this ball of yarn? I should put it on a stick or something. I think I'd be smarter than this. I like the way this is going to be all like cattywampus. I'm going to put a little bit more glue as I get closer to the top. You'll see what I mean. Like it's not, it looks thin. Yes, shapes. Thank you, Annette. You would think I had graduated from college and could speak tonight. Man, oh man. It's a Monday. I've driven a lot of kilometers today. I have done a lot of things. I've battled IKEA. Although Monday morning when they first open, it's not a bad time to go to IKEA because it was pretty dead. I did not go to the showroom. I resisted the urge, didn't buy any. I bought no furniture, although I really wanted to, but the one piece of furniture that I wanted, they didn't have, so I wasn't going to a different store. So I just got what I needed, the mats and some napkins, of course. And then I got back on the highway and came home. Silhouette kind of shapes? Yes. Yeah, so like the shape of a tree, right? Or so just an outline, right? Because what you want on your shirt is we're going to embroider the outline and then we're going to cut the sweatshirt fabric so that the pattern fabric, which is appliqued on the inside, will show through in that space. And the sweatshirt or t-shirt material that you have cut just inside your embroidery lines will then fray over time as washing happens. So it will become sort of rustic looking, kind of like those rag quilts that we've made in the past, right? Where we want them to fray. Oh, Annette, believe me, I could also spend all day there and thousands of dollars. And that was not in the plan for today. So no showroom for me, straight to the marketplace. Normally on a day like that, I would have pre-ordered my things and just gone to click and collect. But I did not do that today. Okay, so it is going to be really cool. And the nice part about it is that everybody can make it their own and completely make it their own. And it's not super expensive. Do we like a star on the top of this? I don't know that I do. I'm not sure. Not sure if I want a star. I have a bunch of tiny Christmas balls. Maybe that's what we do. Have some bells. Bailey thinks these are for her. I think not, Bailey. Do we do Christmas? Ooh, maybe silver. Ooh, no, maybe gold. And I wonder if we can get that off there. Of course we can. Oh, yep. That's the top of that tree for sure. Hi, Bales. Sparkles now all over my hands. So I'm going to run a little bit of glue around this Christmas ball, not to keep it there, just so that I can get some twine to stay there and cover up the last of the ugly green foam. There we go. I like the ball on top too. Thanks, Mom. All right. Dunsies. this one. Just adding a little bit of extra because I got a little bit of loosey-goosey there at the top, and I just want to go over it rather than unwind it. So I'm going to snip. And if you're curious, this twine, red, green, and there was a third color. I don't remember. Maybe it was just red. No, there's black. Red, green, and black with this gold through it is from the Dollar Tree. That's where that came from. So I'm sure they will have it again this year. They often do have repeats. I'm just going to put a tiny little daub of glue, save my fingers, and get that end tied in there. And that is tree number 1. Done. I like this one with the ball on top. Looks kind of cute, simple. All of the green is covered. So, and you can shuffle if you've missed a spot like I have in a couple of places. But for now, this one is done. And I'm going to set it over here and we're going to do tree number 2. So my idea is to do a tree in this burlap and a tree in this white fuzzy yarn. I think that's what I'm going to do. The 3 of these together. I think I'm going to like that. So, but the idea is that you can do whatever you like. So a variety of different supplies will be available and you can do whatever you want. I am going to, maybe I'll try that in just a second. I'm going to try and see if I can make one of these cone shapes that is strong enough to not have to purchase these incredibly expensive foam things. I was appalled, to be honest with you, at the cost of these foam things. They are all different heights. Great question, Lisa. They are tall, medium, and small. What are you doing, Billy? There's a bunch of balloons hanging around. So we had a couple, well, we're fully decorated for Halloween, and we had a couple of big Halloween birthday parties on the weekend. So we left all of the Halloween decorations out for them so that the kids know that's hot. So that the kids would have lots of decorations for their Halloween parties. And the last party on Saturday night was a bunch of 8-year-old boys who were wonderful. I always get them for the first hour and then Mom gets them for the second hour. And we made glow-in-the-dark slime and it was lots of fun. And they were super happy with their creations. They loved them. And then Mom fed them, you know, true birthday party snacks. They had pizza and they had cake and they had candy. And so by the time the party was over, they were just wired. And so they were in true boy fashion, wanting to take all of the balloons down and kick them all over the place. So there's balloons all over down on the floor, and Bailey doesn't like the balloons. Ooh, that's a great idea, Annette. I have some of those. I'm going to pull those out. I'm going to see how they look. That's a fabulous idea. I think you could do that with any of these. You could also have some in the back, some itty bitty, teeny tiny pom-poms that would also make super cute ornaments. A little bit of color. That would be fun. All right, let's see how this one will stack. This is a little bit thicker, so ideally you should be able to wind and stack like this. And it doesn't matter if it's, because you can put it down on the ground and then, or on the ground, no, on the table, and then shove all of your little pieces down so that they're stacked nice and tightly. And as long as you do that every so often, they'll stay nice and tight together and you don't have to do a bunch of glue and risk burning yourself. And that's always full of great ideas. 100% she is. I love it. I do not love this foam. No one knows of a solution. Nobody has seen a different style of foam to this. I'm gonna have to go searching because this is really, I don't like it. So my goal is for you to be able to come and do this, obviously, here in the studio if you would want to, because you can connect with other people and you can connect with family and friends if you're bringing them, or just whoever happens to be here for the time slot that you register for. But also, if you're not able to do that and you wanted to be able to do this at home, you could definitely take this idea and run with it. All of these supplies have come from the Dollar Tree. I like this technique better. This twine is also from the Dollar Tree. I like this twine. It's the one I keep on hand because I like the thickness of it. You could also take some lights, so little twinkle lights that run on battery. You could also run those around your trees, or I'm going to show you how I'm going to display these afterwards, and you could put lights in the display. That's always an option as well. To decide if I want little lights or if I'm just going to keep it classic. I also have these little white, I wanted red. I might wait and get the red ones because I know that the red ones are out there. I don't have any left. I thought I had a whole drawer full of them. Clearly, I did not check my supplies before my plan here. So, but this, the other reason that I wanted to do these less Christmassy per se, was because oftentimes we struggle with what to do from January to March. What kind of decor do we put out from January to March? Do we just say skip it and we go without? Or do we do winter? And if you do winter, is it in blues and whites, or is it in naturals? There's so many options. But it's nice to be able to craft something that can go out now in November, be put away for Christmas, or in this case, these could totally stay out for Christmas, and then could come back in January when all of the Christmas things get put away. Valentine's in February. Yep, some of us will do that for sure. I'm not a huge Valentine decorator. That's not the right terminology, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I like this one. I like the looks of this one. And I think if we could find an option to replace these guys, then this would be a very budget-friendly craft. And I put no glue on this one. This is very much sticking to itself and to the green foam, so I'm not worried about it. Stacking nice and tightly. I'm going to put some here at the top. Not sure whether I'm going to do, I don't love the stars. I pulled out stars in all of the sizes, but I don't love them. All the snow people, yes, we had a kit last year too that was skiers, snow people. So we'll have to find some fun wood cutout kits for January and February. All right, I'm going to go in with a little bit of glue. Oh my goodness, Bailey. Try not to burn myself. My only goal is to not burn myself tonight. She's back in there behind me, playing by herself. All right, I am going to attempt to wrap this all the way around and finish this off. That glue is so hot. It is melting the foam. I'm like incredibly slow, probably painfully slow, but I just don't want to burn myself today. There, we did it. And that was almost a full package of that twine, which I think I probably already got rid of the packaging. Might be right here. Yes. Oh, it's Dollarama. Jute rope. Is that going to focus? No, it's not. Great question, Sheila. So winter, I have a selection of winter rounds available now in 10-inch. And the images will go up with the Crafter's Choice online. And then there is next Monday, I should have the samples and for pre-order for the big 16 inches. And I have 2 options for you for Countdown to Christmas. Woohoo! You haven't missed it. No, Laura, you have not. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. So to answer your question, I have a selection of 10-inch rounds available now. I have the samples for the 16 inches and the Countdown to Christmas kits, of which there are 2, will be part of next Monday's live. So you'll be able to see those, and then the pre-order will happen. And they will be ready for pickup at the end of the month, at the end of November. And there are both winter and Christmas options in there as well. What should go on top of the tree? So I just did it like this for now. So it's completely covered. I don't hate this. Like, I do kind of like the simplicity of this. So I'm going to leave it for now because this is the second one. This is small. This is medium. And then we're going to go large next. Yeah, no problem, Sheila, for sure. So small, medium, and large. This is where we're at. So the last one, I do love that jute twine one. I do. That was almost a full package. If you're curious, I think I already said that, of this jute rope that came from Dollarama. And it says it's 9 meters or 30 feet. So if you are planning to make your own, then that's how much you will need. And this last one, I'm going to do in white. Now, maybe all 3 of these don't necessarily coordinate all that great. I don't know. I think I like the 3 of them together. We'll see once I get them out. However, part of the reason why I do this is so that you can see what your options are and what they might look like. Ooh, a large bell. That's a good idea. We do have bells. Maybe we'll put something that's hanging. The other thing that I was thinking of was, like, I want the red berries, so I think I'm going to hold out because I know the red ones are available. But I wanted to wrap some of these because this is wired with these berries on it. And I want to grab some of the red ones, and maybe I'll wrap this guy with those red berries. So there's another touch of red on it. So we'll see. And then maybe on this one, we'll put a little bow or something. Different textures. Yeah, absolutely. The white and the jute. Yeah, I'm with you on that. So this is, okay, so this is not the big blanket chunky. This is Michael's brand, the loops and threads. This is the largest one that they make. I bought it thinking that we could do the chunky knit bracelets. Nope. Chunky knit blankets with it. It's not thick enough. So I'm going to use it for this instead. I also used it for the wreath that we did with the yarn. So a wood biscuit. Oh, I may have a wood biscuit sitting here to show you what that would look like, because that was my idea as well, is a wood biscuit would look cute. A cookie. Greg calls them cookies. Greg's working tonight, so he's not watching. So, and it's almost hunting season. So next week, Monday, he will be in hunting. I do love the texture of this yarn. I do think that the big chunky yarn, like the Bernat's great big chenille, would work as well. It might be too big on one of these things. I didn't have any white, so I don't have any white to test it out with. I just about glued it to the table. But this is nice and fuzzy. I do like it. Can you hear that? It sounds like Rice Krispies snap, crackling, and popping as it's melting. It's gross. I probably shouldn't be breathing it in. It's hot. I am going to endeavor to find an alternative to these foam things. Nobody has seen these anywhere else other than Michael's and Hobby Lobby for my friends who frequent the States to shop. I don't know whether Lori's still watching or not, but she's a Hobby Lobbyer. All right, let's see if we can do this the same way as we did. Oop, that was my finger into glue. Thankfully, it wasn't super hot. Almost gotten through this whole project without burning myself. Let's try this. Let's try the old spinneroo. That seemed to work well. They are on Amazon. Hello, Maria's Crochet Corner. You like this idea? Thanks for joining us tonight. I was going to try a cardboard one. Yeah, Laura, I would definitely was. That was my plan. I just don't think, I only have cardstock, and I don't think my cardstock is thick enough to hold up to whatever materials we're putting on top of it. Cereal boxes might work. Yes, I don't have any here, but I'm going to start saving them. I have tons of like Amazon boxes, but I think that cardboard is too heavy. So I'm going to keep spinning, and then I'm going to go back and double check because I'm getting a little bit of space, which I don't want. So I'm just going to roll it down. It's sticking ever so nicely to this foam, so I'm not worried about that, but I do want it. I don't want to see any green through my white. Oh. Look at Hobby Lobby for me. Absolutely. We could probably check Hobby Lobby online and see if they even have them. All right, you're going to have to stop and push this one down because you do not want any green especially with the white yarn. I think you want to make sure that it's nice and tight all the way around. Madoc Dollar Store. Gotcha. All right. Well, that's good to know. We can head up there. Actually, Sherry, who sometimes is watching, Sherry Vestervelt, she works at that dollar store. So maybe I could just send her a message and see if they have any. Because I'm not even kidding you. For these 3 trees, we were about $18, which is too much. I'm sorry. We can figure this out a different way. So too much for foam as far as I'm concerned. Now, because I'm not putting a whole ton of glue on here, these could be undone and repurposed. So you could always, if your style changes next year and you wanted to do different colors or you wanted to use them for something else entirely, you could totally undo them and make them into something else if you don't put a ton of glue on them. Another reason to not put a bunch of glue on, mostly because I don't want to burn myself, in all honesty. And it's not needed. It's not going anywhere. It's a decor piece. So yeah, I do like this better. Keep shoving it down so that it stays nice and tight. I'll have to look at the Amazon ones. Ashley said they were on Amazon too, so we'll have to look there and see if they're a better price. But I do think we could totally make our own with recycled cardboard in different sizes. Just it's easy to make a cone shape. And then if you've got extra, I would put a bottom in it just for stability. So cut a circle, lots of hot glue. It's all going to get covered over anyway. So yeah, loving the white. So if you're catching me late, again, this is one of the options for November's Crafter's Choice time slots. One of the options. Those who are hopping on late, tell us in the comments what class most caught your eye on the November calendar. Oh, and I want to know, did y'all get the email this time? I know, Laura, you said you didn't get them last month either, or the last 1 or 2 that went out, you didn't get either. So I'm curious to know whether or not I've solved the tech problem there. Let me know if you got your emails, because in that email was your coupons for this week. I like this a lot. Woo. Yay, you got yours. Awesome. Then that means I solved the problem. You didn't get the last 2 either. Yeah, I knew Ashley and Laura had both said that. Bailey's come to check it out. They can only see your teeth. They can't see your eyes. No, don't kiss my face. Huh? You're so funny. Yay. You didn't get the email. Okay. Well, I'll have to go look at your profile, Mom, and see if you are subscribed to marketing. So there's a little button in there that is where people are getting hung up. There was a tech problem. It wasn't me. It was Square, which is our provider, and I had to sort it out with them. So there was a tech problem. Apparently, Hotmail decided that I didn't look like a trusted source, so all of our emails bounced. But it appears as though that has been sorted out. However, I did have a conversation today with 2 other people who thought that they were subscribed. And when I went to look at their accounts, they weren't. So you really do have to, although it uses the word marketing, you have to click yes to that, because if you click no, you're not going to get any of my emails. And I know it probably is worded that it sounds like Square is going to send you stuff. They're not. It's me. And you're giving me permission to send you emails. Canada has really strict anti-spam laws. And if you don't click yes to that question, then you're not getting the emails. Oh, inbox versus junk. Cool. So Laura, question for you then. Did you add Sarah at Your Creative Junction or info at Your Creative Junction to your address book? I'm curious to know, because I was also told that that could potentially solve part of the problem. Lori got hers. Perfect, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I don't send a bunch of spam. I mostly send like, hey, here's the calendar. I'm late again. And oh, by the way, here's another coupon. Save yourself some money when you register for your classes. You didn't add the address. Okay, and it came to your inbox versus junk. Okay, well, according to the internet gurus that I have been consulting, they say that there's like this crazy algorithm in regards to emails as well. So I had no idea. You didn't add the address. Okay. All right. Well, maybe Hotmail has now decided that I'm a credible source and I'm not trying to spam you. Isn't it funny? All of those hackers' emails can break through. Bailey. But my little old craft email is getting flagged. Sorry. I'm being cynical. All right. I'm going to leave this like this for now because I really do want to add some red berries, I think, to this. I like the top of this one as well. I'm just going to leave it plain for right now. But my idea is to, I'll pull it over here. This one, oh, shoot. Tree down. So we have all sorts of, we call these cookies. And we have all sorts of them. And the idea is that this can be displayed on a side table or on a hutch or on a, just as a table centerpiece. Bailey's over there eating very loudly. So we're going to, so this is an option on the on the cookie. And then you could go ahead and clip, so you could add some lights around here. Centerpiece would be nice. I love the look of them together too. Thanks, Laura. So these are fall florals. I'm going to steal some green from it and put them on here. And I might like it, I might not. These are definitely not Christmas green looking. But like I said, my pile, you like the cookie? I'm excited and sad too. I got up on the, I'm going to turn this around so I can see it. I got up on the ladder again before I came live and was like, oh, I need to get another box down. But I will not decorate here until after Remembrance Day. It's just a personal choice, and I just will leave it at that. But I will, the tree will go up here. There will be some Christmas crafts. I'm not loving this, so I'm going to get rid of those. There will be some Christmas crafts available, obviously, in November, and we're crafting Christmas all around. But we won't be, hang on one second. November 12th. Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry, there was a user on YouTube that needed to be blocked. And I don't have any moderators, so that was me having to do that. So I do love this. I do think that you could do some lights. White for the burlap tree. Yes. Oh, like these white beads, you mean? I could try it and see if you like it so that it coordinates. These are more cream, but I could try it. I just got to get my, I'll try it with the scissors because my mom's watching and I know she loves it when I use my scissors for things that I shouldn't. Oh, maybe this one is pretty. These actually are pretty. Not too hard to cut. Bailey. Hey. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad we all have the same thought process on that. Sorry, that's the dog telling me that she wants water. If you can hear that. All right, I'm going to slide this out of the way so I have some space to work. So you could wrap Bailey. That's enough. You can hold on for 2 seconds. Do we like this? You cringe just a bit. It's okay. It's all right. Do we like the look of this? These berries on here? Tell me before I glue them on. I don't hate it. I do kind of like the white. Do we want them wrapped or do we want them just stuck on? Do we like it with this? And then maybe some red on here. Do we like this little flower or do we just want the beads? I think I just want the berries. All right, so I feel as though I don't have enough of these to make this happen, but I will try. Little beads only, just the beads. Yeah, I'm with you. I am going to have to go and replenish my stock of I don't know what they're called, but they come in red and they come in gold. They come in white. And so I want more than this, I think. So I'm not actually going to glue them on because I don't know that I'll necessarily be able to match this. They are like little buds. Can you see them? They're like, I don't know. But there's also ones that I had in previous years that they weren't as round as this. They were smaller. So I might see if I can find those. But either way, I do like this, and you get the point with these guys together. I do like this. A lot. I think you can keep it simple. I don't think it needs a whole ton. I like this. It's cute. I do. What do you think? Do we like this? We want more? Less? Skip it all together? You'll have to tell me what you think. They are little buds. So this is super cute little trio of crafts. This one is available as Crafter's Choice. More buds. Yep, I'm with you. I'm going to get more and I will take a picture of it still and post it for you so you can see it better. I'll snag some more of those and finish that guy up. And then I am going to see if I can find some red, or I might just leave this one plain. I'm not sure. I kind of like it plain, but I might experiment with some red. So watch my stories tomorrow. Maybe I'll have time to get some more crafting done tomorrow and I can show you. Ooh, a little bow. Ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe. Hang on. I had One piece of this red velvet. Let me see how that looks. I'm just going to tie a little shoelace bow. I love this thin, like thin red velvet ribbon at Christmas time. I don't know what it is. It's probably like childhood memories of wearing dresses with this this kind of ribbon on it, but I just love the red velvet. Something green. Oh, yes, we could try some green. I was hoping for some green. I might still get some green on the cookie itself, like some little sprigs of cedar or pine. I think it needs to be more of a winter green than what I have right now, which is like, I don't know. I don't even know what that is, but it looks more like eucalyptus to me. I'm just fiddling with this to try and get, because this ribbon is single-sided, so I need it to go in the right direction. Come on. I'm invested in this now. Doesn't even have to go at the top. It can go partway down. I only have a tiny little piece. Otherwise, I wouldn't be trying to fiddle with this as much. Hold up, buddy. Just a minute. I'll get you some water. Could even do like here. Doesn't have to be at the very, very top. What do we think? From a placement perspective, I kind of have to see it with these other 3 trees or other 2 trees. I will trim that. Wonder if I can get, oh, I got it to stick. What do you think of that? Let's do this so you can see it better. That ribbon is reading like burgundy on the screen, but I do like it. It is very red on here in person. You like the plain tree white? Ashley likes the red bow. Well, you'll have to wait and see what I end up doing with it. I do like it both ways, actually. I like that this is sticky fabric on sticky fabric, so that it's will just sit there so I can kind of look at it. But I do like it. I like it a lot, actually. Cute. Super fun. All right. I'm going to pull the camera up so that you can see. It's not tiny. It's a whole big. It would look great on a table. I will take a still photo so you can see better, size-wise, proportion-wise. But you get a better idea when I pull it back and do that. Oh, wrap the red around like it's a garland. That's a good idea. Okay, I just got to get one thing from over there. I'll be right back. I wish I was on my portable camera today so I could show you some of the super cute things that are here. I just want to highlight a couple of these things because if you haven't been in lately, there's a bunch of new stuff around and I want you to be able to see it, especially since some of it is relevant to this week. So Moz dropped off cookie kits. There are 8 sugar cookies in there with black, orange, and white icing, as well as sprinkles, piping bags, spoons, everything that you need to create Halloween sugar cookie kits. So I have, I think I have 10 of them in stock, ready to go. These are fresh and ready for you. So if you are entertaining kids, or you have an office party, or you have any reason to want to decorate cookies, these are super fun and come highly, highly recommended by my kids and many others. So I just wanted to let you know that I have those here in stock. I also need to show you Bex, who does our needle felting, was in to turn over her shelf. And so she's pulled all of her fall things and replaced them with Christmas things. Adorable. I can't show you all of them, but this by far is my favorite piece, and I don't think it's going to last long. So I wanted to show you this. The most adorable little hedgehog. Isn't he cute? With his little mugs, or he's holding, his hands are holding a mug of hot chocolate. Can you see the hot chocolate and the marshmallows? How stinking cute is this? So this has been needle felted. The nose and the eyes obviously are, they are plastic, but this, isn't it cute? Annette, like I can't get enough of this one. He is sitting on a little wood cookie of all things. And he is absolutely adorable. I love him. There's a bunch of stuff here that's ornaments. There are chickadees, there are owls, there are mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing. Because I just can't. She's so talented. Look at this tree. How amazing is this tree? This has all been felted, friends. This is wool that she has felted onto this stick. She is incredibly talented. I absolutely have so much admiration for Bex and her skill level. It is absolutely amazing. Lori, the hedgehog is $35. He is so cute. I just can't. He's 100% felted. I love him. And then his back is like this, I don't know what you call it. It's like fur. It's, I can't. Thanks for indulging with me. I love these felted things. I love felting. One of our crafting community people, Christine, who I'm not sure if she's on tonight. I don't think Mondays work for her, but she introduced us to needle felting. Rewind the clock 3 years ago to, actually maybe it was 2 years ago now, to one of our fall craft retreats, and she introduced it to us, and ever since I can't stop. And I was so grateful when Bex walked through the door and introduced herself to me and wanted to know whether or not she could put some pieces on a shelf, because she is so talented. She teaches a class here once a month. November's class is little snowmen. And December's class is mice. They will be ornaments, but it is not necessarily a class for someone who's never felted before. It is a little bit more intermediate. It's very fine work. It's very detailed work. And there's some wet felting involved with that one. So it's not posted yet, but it will be coming to you in December. So you'll have to keep an eye out for that. The tree, Lori, I just moved the tag. Open that back. I can't resist. There's so many cute things. The tree is $20, Lori. She is very talented. I love it. I love that she is here with us. So super fun. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it. The cookie kits are $12 plus tax. And they are perfect for Halloween. They're all Halloween themed. So if you've got some kids that you need to keep entertained this week or want to give a special treat to, this is a great thing to do for them, because they get to use their hands and be creative and create their own. So Okay, Lori, perfect. I'm not here tomorrow, but Megan is. So you can come in anytime after 12. What else is I going to say? I was supposed to do a draw tonight and I didn't get the last post. I said that at the beginning, but many of you were not on. So I'll say it again. I didn't get the post up for the engagement for the last week in October. So I will get that posted later tonight. And then I'll just do a video that I'll post with the draw winner. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, every week Facebook tells me who the most engaged members of our community were. It's not me deciding, Facebook decides. And from what I can tell, the way it decides is because you have commented, you have liked, you have shared, you have interacted both with me and with other people in the comments. It really is, as far as I can tell, that's all it is about. And that kind of interaction in our craft community is really important. One, it helps to build those relationships. Remember, that's where we started. None of us knew who Annette was in the beginning. Well, some of us did, but in person, many of us did not. But we knew each other in the comments of these videos because this is where it all started. And that's how the community grew online first and then in person. So it is really like having a conversation when you're here with me in the comments of the videos and when you're commenting with each other on posts that we put up every single day. So it's really important to help build our community and help bring creativity to even more people who need it and need to connect with others. So I thank you for that. And the plan is to post this every week and then every month. So if you are one of the top 3 each week, you get a $5 coupon that can be used in store or can be used online to register for a class or a retreat or whatever have you want to do. And then each month, all of those people will go into a draw for a grand prize. And I haven't entirely decided what it is yet, so I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that is it for me tonight. We are a little over an hour as we usually are. Thank you so much. Don't forget to tune in next week where I'm going to show you the November kits and the countdown to Christmas options and the rounds and hopefully the ornaments too. We have doubled our ornament selection and we will have a full ornament bar. So you'll be able to either make them or take them or gift them. So lots of fun things to share with you. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for commenting and liking and sharing. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. If you are watching the replay, don't forget to hit #replay and leave your questions and comments and hellos there. I will be sure to respond back to you as well. Have a fabulous week, everybody. If you're in the area and you want to stop in and say hi, please do so. Otherwise, we will see you again next Monday. Have a great week. Bye. Happy Halloween.